South Korea's first entirely domestically developed space rocket Nuri soared into the skies from the Naro Space Center, and its satellites have entered orbit. Our Han Seong-woo has been covering the historic launch on the site. Files us this report.
Mission accomplished. South Korea has become the 7th country in the world to be independently capable of sending a satellite weighing over a ton into orbit using domestic technology. At 4 p.m. on Tuesday, the nation's first homegrown space rocket, Nuri, soared into the skies for the second time and didn't disappoint. The three-stage space rocket, after reaching its target altitude of 700 kilometers, placed both its performance verification satellite, holding 4 functioning mini-cube satellites, and its 1.3-ton dummy satellite into orbit, 70 seconds apart at around 4:15 p.m. As confirmed by the Ministry of Science and ICT and the Korea Aerospace Research Institute's joint presser at the Naro Space Center about an hour after the launch.
Nuri reached its target altitude and successfully placed the performance satellite into orbit.
Like Minister Lee Jong-ho just said, we have successfully carried out Nuri's second launch.
South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol wasn't present on site for the event, but watched it from his office in Yongsan-gu District and later exclaimed that the way to space had opened, calling the launch a product of 30 years of effort, and also promised the country's aerospace officials boosted support.
정부도 제가 공약에서 말씀드린 바와 같이 항공우주청을 설치해서 이 항공우주 산업을 체계적으로 지원하겠습니다. 고맙습니다. 정말 수고 많으셨습니다.
During U.S. President Joe Biden's visit to Seoul last month, President Yoon vowed to strengthen bilateral cooperation on space development, particularly the Artemis program, a U.S.-led international space exploration endeavor that aims to make manned lunar exploration possible by 2025, construct a manned lunar base by 2028, and in the long term, even prepare for missions to Mars. Han Seong-woo, Arirang News, Gohung.